to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium as a couple teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Iowa's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish this season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarter on the perimeter and giving them a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Moulton. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches like.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Bolden. It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on fourth down, David. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. To Brown. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Bolden. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the play on third down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
Pulls it in. It's Dean. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Hawkeyes looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Dean. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-longs. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Dean. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Finds his man, and they're able to get him down. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Dean. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A third down try for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goal, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Bowling. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just... to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Here's the pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. To the air, it's Boley. Snagged out of the air. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The pull and throw off the RPO. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the route.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Pressure coming. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to throw it. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. with the first down. They'll put it in play from the 33. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Dean. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Still running up the 40. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his back in the middle. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Boley. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Brown has it. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, in the offense coming out ready to attack. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hughes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the rolling down. He goes at the 39. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be the defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's looking deep. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Lets it fly. Soft spot in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Rushes on him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
The give on the inside.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Bolden. Gets it out quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wheeler. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. He's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snaps. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, they're after him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So first down will open up the final period. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Tight end now in motion. They run the reverse. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see a motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice, positive game. But more importantly, the defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Looking for an open area to his left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The short hand, it's Hauser.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you in back.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Bolden. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another Wants to return it. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
To the air, it's Bolden. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch on the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Under fire. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just know it. Listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the game.